Skeeter White coming at you with Skeeter's Garage. And today we give the Mullet Machine some gas station pecker pills and stiffen up the front end a little bit. Yeah, today we got one of them thick boy sway bars we're gonna put up in this thing. And we all know the ladies love themselves just a little bit more girth, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's do the damn thing. All right, this should be a quick and painless one, but every time I say that, it turns out to be the opposite. But either way, sway bar essentially starts right there at the top of that end link. As you can see, the end link is new. After I put on the new front suspension parts, I decided to replace that because all the bushings and even the stud and everything was all jacked up. So went ahead and replaced that. So starts right there at the top and get that bitch loosened up. And as you can see, I'm gonna follow the sway bar connected right there to that thing. Looks like it's been hiding underneath the bottom of a lake. Come all the way over here. Got that other connection right there. And all the way over to the other end link over there, that red and gold Iron Man piece. All right, I'm gonna try to knock these off with some 9/16. We'll see how that works out for me. Might need an impact gun, but we'll see. Oh, easy peasy. See what happens when you got some new stuff on there. These factory ones, boy, been on there for 40 some odd years. Even with an impact gun was being a nightmare for me, so. At least we got this loosened. All right. That. All these gonna be pretty much in line here. Bolt out. And Yahtzee. And we got a bushing that went halfway down the driveway. Still rolling, and it fell. All right. Time to get the other side. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Always a good day when you get your nut off. All right, now time for the fun part. We got to get these bushings off right here. I actually got a set of brand new bushings for it. Actually match up with the end links. Again, Tony Stark Iron Man edition, red and gold. So let's get these off and get this damn sway bar out. All right, so once again, a 9/16 is looking like the winner here. These actually come right out, thank God. Thought I was gonna have to bring out the gun ski. We're gonna get them little by little on each side. So we're not gunking it all up. I'm gonna probably hit this other side too a little bit. Three. And the fourth one's when everything comes down and whomps me in the head. But hey, it is what it is. There we go. I think I had my hand up just in time. That's 4. All right. Gonna come out now. It'll be a pain in the ass. There we go. Oh, a little sticky icky up in there. Oh, that thing is nasty. All right, just to give you a little idea of you versus the guy she told you not to worry about. The girthy boy, the thick boy, the fat boy. You know what I'm saying? The Ron Jeremy of sway bars, you feel me? All right, all joking aside, what this actually is like an OER 1970 through 81 WS6 Firebird sway bar. So this one's like 1.25 inches. I want to say the factory one I got is like 15/16. So I'm not going to do the math, but that's just enough girth to satisfy your mama.
So how is girth?
Girl, you're thicker than a bowl of oatmeal.
And I have an 11-inch spin around.
What I also got was the Energy suspension bushings to go with it to match the end lengths. Again, Iron Man red and gold. So these are actually the greasable joints, but I'm gonna pre-grease it anyway. So those go in there to replace the old crusty ones. Gonna have to prep these, put them on, and we're gonna be handling. All right, so we got these bushings right here. I'm gonna take a little bit of the ooey gooey, a regular red grease. I'm just gonna put some on the inside to kind of pre-grease it. That way I can slide this bitch on with no problems. There's you got a opening right there if you need to. But essentially I'm just gonna try to match everything up to where the other one is and let it rock. So where are we at on this one? So we're right about, yeah. Bam. I'm gonna grease the inside of these because it's not that you can't grease up certain things too much, but most things you're gonna want to glob that shit in there, you feel me? So bang, right up in there. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass by myself, but we'll get it done. I'm not tightening this all the way up, I'm just getting it there to hold a little weight. Work smart, not hard, you know what I'm saying? All right, so we got one on each side. Try to finagle the next two up in there. Dirt bukkake. Always a good time working on hot rod. Also gonna have to pay attention to this section right here because these steering components are actually hitting the sway bar. That's what happens when you add all that girth. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get these end links back in. All right, second one in. I'm gonna do a little cleanup because I got grease everywhere, but that's, again, fine, no big deal. All right, gotta get these jack stands from underneath it. Get it down to quote unquote ride height on these blocks. All right, and tighten everything up. As you can see, sway bar looking good up in there. Matching the end links, 9/16 on both sides. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten them up. Man, what a difference. Can't wait to take it for a test drive. Let's tighten them up. Skeeter wide in incognito mode for this little ride along here. Found out about a couple more warrants I got, so I don't need to be riding around in his normal attire. Oh yeah. We're gonna put this new sway bar to the test. So just to recap the last couple videos, if y'all ain't seen, we started out with some 2-inch drop leaf springs in the back, aftermarket. We also put some QA1 shocks back there to stiffen it up a little bit. We put the upper and lower tubular control arms in the front to go along with some QA1 coilovers over there as well. We got those set to a pretty stiff setting as well. And went ahead and replaced the factory sway bar with something quite a bit more beefy with the OER WS6 Firebird 1.25" sway bar. So right now this thing is stiffer than a 12-year-old at the Playboy Mansion, you feel me? Next couple things we gonna do, probably gonna end up getting some subframe connectors, because not having the front and back connected is not the way to go. So subframe connectors are one of the next things. Probably gonna end up getting some cow tracks. And you might be wondering, you're putting all these suspension and chassis components on it, why do you need it so stiff, Skeeter? Well, talking to a good friend of mine, John Sears, might pull a little trade for the little street engine that's in it with something with a little bit more firepower, you know what I'm saying? So I might just take it out to the track with the current configuration just to see what it runs, get a little baseline on it, you know what I mean? Then put some real power to it and see the improvement. Man, I gotta say, in the first couple turns, this thing actually does feel way better. Holy cow. It still needs an alignment. And I think that's another thing I'm gonna do here pretty soon, is get new steering components, because I don't think if I take it to a shop, they're gonna appreciate the old and crusty that's on it. We're gonna drop a gear. Yeah, this is a slow going project right here, but man, I tell you what, from where this thing was when I first got it, and I didn't get it a lot on video, it's a whole different car now. Yeah, this thing feels great. Come around the corner, we're gonna do a little gear drop. Man, this thing handles great. I am more of a drag racing dude, but man, I'll tell you what, I put all these things to stiffen up the chassis. I might have to take this thing out on an autocross. Y'all let me know. Y'all liking these videos so far? Y'all want to see progress on the Mullet Drive 305 Camaro? Y'all stay tuned, stay subscribed. Hit your boy Skeeter up, Instagram, YouTube, all the things. We're gonna holler at y'all later.